Hey up everyone, it's the Oxpander and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. So, I have been crafting a few things. I need to just finish off some more of these. So, yeah. Got 14. I am one short. Dag nabbit. Fortunately, I can just do this. Fire you. I've got to admit, I love how this sets up. Automating it, I've got a couple of ideas. It is something I'm going to save for a stream. And it does involve minecarts. The minecart loader and unloader, but I need to do a bit of testing with it, and I am going to build a basic one here, which I'll then probably move over to there once I've finished rebuilding the factory, which I'm still in the process of doing. It's definitely a bigger task than I thought it was going to be, but got our final few bits. They go into here. We can make 16 silicon is what I need, because if we are going to make one of these, 2 silicon per calculation mechanism. So I am going to need another deployer and a depot, which we'll slap it here. If things actually rotate properly. There we go. There we go. Dang it. Need to rotate it from top. There we go. So much easier when it's not arguing. Right. Let's... There's no belts or anything to go in a specific direction. Then anything that does need to go in specific directions, we can just change over with that. No problems there. No problems there. Excellent. So, got 8. Must be a good start. We now need to go get our silicon press. So, if you remember, these are the things that we found. Here we go. The silicon, the calculation, the logic, and the engineering presses. These are what we found in the meteors. We do also need... I'm going to make this now. Casings. Fluix casing. Just needs blackstone and a lead plate. I haven't got any lead plates, but I probably don't need that many, so I'll only do half. I've got that set up now to cut plates, which makes things a lot easier than sticking them on a press. Means I don't have to wire power across to the earth mainly. So, silicon onto there. Wait for the last one to just finish. I'll take a drink. There we go. We slap these on there. 16 printed silicon. So the next thing we need to make is this flash drive, which needs a gold logic press. I need another piece of silicon. Dang it. So I need another PCU, which is easy enough. Squirt with water, cut it up. We need another purified sand crystal. That goes in there with that. Goes into there with another ice charge. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. So, flash drive. We need a logic processor, which needs some destabilized redstone as well. And then pressed. So, these need to go into a blast chiller or a casting table to make the logic circuits. Melters. We're going to use melters to automate these because I can get the lava easy enough because we've got the ender tanks. So we have got. I bet I moved them, didn't I? Right. We'll make, first of all, a casting table. We've got a faucet, so we don't need another of those. It's not in here. No. Ooh, tell you what, let's make that flux casing while I think on. 32 lead plates. We've got those ready. Okay. I think I've got some in here from when I had the yeah, there they are. From when I had the little alloy smelter set up, I had those. We're going to take a magma crucible. I need to get some redstone. I need 10. And I need a spout, pump, and some gears. Okay. So I'm doing all this in this tight area, but it'll work. So I also need some depots, don't I? There they are. So, how did the logic press come? Gold into there, redstone into there, press. So that needs to be another deployer. Right, there. And then I need another press, which I don't. Oh no, I've got 5 of them in there. Excellent. Goes in there. I also keep taking my feather off. I don't know why. 'Cause I keep forgetting that I've got it, which causes problems. Right. The blast shit. The magma crucible. Into a pump. Into a pump. With you there. So I need a couple of horizontals and a couple of verticals, because we put a vertical here. Not that direction. Put the horizontal, 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 vertical. One, vertical, and a shaft. Boom. I was about to say they're all powered up, but this alone has completely stressed out the water wheel that we had, all of the water wheels that we had. So let's turn that down. Okay. And then you just need power. Like that. Stick you in there ready. Spin you around. Excellent. So what I need to do now is the melter. That's what it was. So melter. That's going to be a bit tight, that, isn't it? Come at you. Chuck it here. So tank, melter, basin, faucet. Let's go get some gold. How much gold does it take? 1 ingot. 1 ingot for 1 chip. That's not too bad. Ooh, no gold in there. Fortunately. Let's get a few actually. We've got all the gold being bought in the market downstairs, so I might make a small gold farm, because you can get gold nuggets from washing red sand, which you can get from crushing terracotta or granite as well. We could set up a igneous extruder just producing granite, crush it to get red sand, wash it to get gold nuggets. We've got infinite gold. Might set that up so we stop buying gold in the market and just make our own. Same with the iron. Or I might use the market anyway just as a extra. Keep iron in the factory and gold in the factory then as well. That might be a better way of doing it. But back to here. Calculation. Oh, no. Do not cook those. You can cook the presses. You do get some invar for it. But yeah, I don't want to have to go around looking for more of those or to make any. So, is it calculation? Where is this one? Oh, logic. Logic inscriber. Do we still have silicon? Yep, there's silicon piece. There's silicon chip. There's a logic processor. Printed logic circuit. So to make that into a processor, I need to give it to the deployer and slap it on you. I need to apply some redstone and press it. Excellent. That's nice and easy. And then I need a cobalt and iron so I can make it into a flash drive. So there we go. And now it is exactly, or to say exactly, but very much like before. So if I was to get 8 inductive mechanisms, we're going to give the printed silicon to you. Put them on there. That's 8 incomplete mechanisms. Make some space for the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's one thing. Give it the flash drive. And we've got 8 calculation mechanisms. And the next job is to create the Emmy controller. So let's go and do this. Throw those in there. Emmy controller. Boom. Get some more of those mechanisms, some fluid crystals and lead plates. Lovely. Now, that is the beginning of a digital storage network. Now this, this is the thing that we cut up as well. Right. So we have got these. So there's another change. So engineering is still diamond. Logic is gold. Calculation is copper. So let's get me some diamonds. And some copper. You can cook diamonds with just lava, can't you? No, we need blaze blood to cook the diamonds as well. That is fine. I have got thoughts for a blaze blood farm. Not using blazers, but using the market, just buying blaze rods, melting them, putting them into an ender tank, using that. I have got a little bit of blaze blood. And then I'm guessing the second part of this is the same. Yeah. Bit of silicon. Press it all in. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that. But that, we've completed the flux machinery. We're on to the finale. But yeah, we really ought to take a look at this. Now, diamond, it says the engineering processor with ME controller to make an ME drive, which is the storage for the ME controller. Luckily, in one of those random mini-MOs, I found an ME drive. And the way this works, you need a controller provided with power, and you need an ME drive attached to it. You then need, this is where we get into things, an interface in which you can access the inventory, which is here, which we need to create an ME interface, which is lead plates, formation cores, annihilation cores. These are made with the logic press and the ME controller. These are made with calculation press and ME controller. That allows you to access the inventory. To store things, you need a storage disk, which is this, which requires lead plates, storage component redstone, quartz glass, which is just ground quartz in an induction smelter, and the storage components, which is circus quartz, which you can use pure quartz for, or we could just buy normal quartz, calculation mechanisms, a redstone. We definitely need to get calculation mechanisms fully automated. Fully automated. Right, that is the case. Let's just chuck these back away. Might as well make a couple more presses that I've got in there. And let's try and figure this out, shall we? Let's make the rest, might as well make the rest of these. There we go. So, how do we fully automate all of this chapter? We're going to need 2 different alchemical lasers to do, one to do the blaze, one to do the blitz. Basols even. That part's easy enough. Just sand into balls of sand with the fluid encapsulator onto the drain, and then placed into a mixer. So let's mark this out here, shall we? So here is where we're going to have the silicon come in. So if I had this, is where we're going to make basols and blaze. Blaze. Let's get some shafts. Once made, would go down here and into into a mixer. Basalt's made on this side. We need. If I made both of these underground, so underneath here, I just got the fluid encapsulator taken in sand, the paralyzer taken in charcoal, which I can automate quite easily with ender tanks now. I could then have basols and blaze. This is made in an induction smelter, which would go. So the blaze would come out, go into an induction smelter here. That would go into a mixer here. Actually, move you across once so you're nice and uniform. Induction smelter's there. Mixer. Calculation. Right. Or induction smelter. So that goes into an induction smelter to make that, which then goes into an induction into a press to make that, and into an induction smelter. So basols and that made underground on this side, which then goes into an induction smelter here. Here's where we do it. Right. Induction smelter goes there. The creosote comes in and goes into the mixer made in there, which then goes into an induction smelter there. No, which then goes into the induction smelter, which is here, which comes down and goes this way with the. That makes then the silicon. That presses it into silicon here. Can I not put a scaffold on top of you? No. Don't just do that. So that's turned it into a silicon, printed silicon. That is pulled out. Then to make these, we need induction mechanisms. Oh, so it's all going to go over there anyway, isn't it? But yeah, I need to build it all over there. But yeah, that would work. I can make this quite compact. Just need plenty of brass pipes, which I've been using like they're going out of fashion. And we can make plenty of these. Right, blaze blood. We need to get the blaze blood going. So we need that for the diamond. We're going to need to. And then I want to check this. I want to check this weekend. that's my goal for this weekend. Check all these, see which ones work, see what the total formula is for the final code. If this works out better and cheaper, I'll do that. Or easier, should I say. I'll do that. But if not, we'll stick to that now that we've got it working. I can manually do this now to at least start getting the ME system going. Because that is going to be an absolute godsend to have all my stories sorted out. Right. Let's take a look then. Do you know what? Let's have a sneak peek at what's coming next. I have a feeling I know most of it, but holy cow. So, starting from the bottom. Welcome to the final chapter of this journey, building the data center. What will this entail? Thousands of numeric calculations, but do not fear. As an inventor, you will let your creation do all the work for you as usual. Cast the combined logic of all your calculation mechanisms into 2 digits from which you will calculate 8 others from a series of crafting operations. A digital ME system is recommended for managing the logistics, though not strictly required. So in order to provide mechanical calculators with numbers and operators, all available calculation mechanisms must have been melted down into figurative processing power they provide. Yeah. So basically, you smelt these mechanisms into liquefied logic. That logic in the blast chiller with the casts containing to plus, multiply, 8s, divides, 3s, and minus. From that, you have to then go and make 1, 2, 3, which you'll make there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. All of those, to make the computer matrix, you need all of each of those logics from 0 to 9, which will alloy into a computation matrix, which you then pour out into a basin. And that is what you'll use to form your rocket guidance computer. Where we need to start making rocket fuel from oil. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We need to find actual oil to turn it into rocket fuel. And then we need all of this and this and this. We need blaze cakes. Now, I do know where there is oil. This pink line is actually ice, because I had this from Frostwalker boots. Because I was looking for a desert. That's how far I had to go to look for a desert so that I could get cactus. And that blue blodge there isn't blue, that's oil. As is that. I think I saw another one around here somewhere as well. But yeah, that's how far. So that's negative 7,000, and I'm at negative 1,500. So 5,500 blocks away. What I'm going to do is, I've got my portality portals. I'm going to venture over here, build a portality portal. So we've got oil. Oh, definitely something I'll do off camera because I'm not doing that journey again. That took well over an hour to find last time. So yeah, I need to get all this put back together so we can build the calculation matrix, which is probably going to end up about here. This crafting these, and then what's left of the space is going to be to craft the logic. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'll be back in a more. I'm just going to do a bunch of crafting to get a bunch of these, and we'll have a crack at trying to get this ME system set up. Right, so I just need to grab. Oh, stop putting that in your back slot. There we go. I think I've got one more luminescent. I mean, dynamo. I do. Yeah, I do. Excellent. Right, let's get some crafting. Let's get this set up, and then once it's set up, I can go about expanding it, and I can get rid of all these chests and quite a lot of these drawers actually. So, first things first. I do need to go and grab one of those. Excellent. And what was the other thing I was going to grab? There was something in here. I can't remember. Oh. Nope, there it was. It was gone. Oh well. I'm going to pop it here. This is just a temporary spot. Brass pipe would be there, wouldn't it? Right. Let's get back up. So, we need to power an ME controller. So, where's the other one I've just made? I think I've left it down here, haven't I? No, forget me if it weren't screwed on. Make sure you eat food as well. Right. And at this point, I immediately remember I put it up here. So, what I'm going to do is stick a dynamo there, put on a retrieval node, and set the retrieval node to silver coins. Perfect. Right. Shut those in there for now. On top of that, we're going to slap down our ME controller. Now, this isn't going to be its permanent home. Its permanent home is going to be underground because out of this controller you can bring cables. The way Applied Energistics works is each cable runs on channels. So a single cable has one channel. It can connect to one machine. If you get a bigger cable, so like this, a smart cable can have up to 8 channels. And then a dense smart cable, 16 channels. I think it's 8 and 16, or is it 4 and 16? 8 and 16. So, to make one of these, we need a few bits. So, first of all, to make a cable, we need some glass and nether quartz dust. That gives us a quartz fibre. We then need to wrap that quartz fibre in some fluix to make us glass cables. Wrap those in some wool to make the covered cables. And then stick some... Oh, no, not you. Come on. Made a mess of that. Stick some redstone and glowstone around them to make smart cables. So this smart cable can come out of here. We can then put a ME drive here, and on here we're going to apply our screen. Now, to make that, we need an illuminated panel, which we need quartz glass for. You make quartz glass by sticking crushed quartz into an induction smelter. I've got some, which I'm going to sort that out as well. So throw those in there. Gives us illuminated panels. Mix that with a logic processor, formation and annihilation core to make a terminal. Now, to get those cores, we need to put the Emmy controller in here, and for the formation core we need a logic processor, and then for the annihilation cores we need the calculation processor. I do at this point now realise I need another one of these. I'm pretty sure I could figure out a way of automating the construction of these as well. Take the filter off. Thank you. I need redstone. There we go. See how filling up. Squirt that onto there, and then press it. Logic processor. So these can all go in here. The formation and annihilation cores as well can be used to make these annihilation and formation planes. They are fantastic. Can be used to make a few things. Fluid annihilation and formation planes as well. Ooh, may have to take a look and play with those. But for now, let's get back on topic. We've got an Emmy Terminal. Now the Emmy Terminal is like this without the crafting terminal. So it's just inventory that you can collect. If we stick a calculation press, crafting table, yeah, calculation press is the only thing we need. Let's quickly go craft one of those. Right, throw the crafting processor in there. We've got an Emmy crafting terminal. Stick that on the pipe there. And now we've got a terminal for inventory with a crafting terminal. So here's the thing. Applied Enginistics has a few what's called buses. These are ways of interacting with other storage, other things. So an export bus will take things out of your ME network and into a machine or storage. Import bus will pull things from storage into the ME network. A storage bus is what allows you to add a storage onto your network. So if we were to make an interface, like so, and then a storage bus, like so, and then let's make ourselves a few more cables. So we need covered cables, and then smart cables. Now this is an experiment, because this chest here, for example, if we were to stick the storage bus on there and hook this up to here, everything in that chest now appears on the network. Now, does this work? If this works, happy days. If not, no. It was worth a shot. Because I don't think it works if I just slap it onto here either, does it? No. So we are going to have to get rid of those. So if we're going to use a storage bus, we're going to stick it to these chests themselves. Rather than doing that, because that's going to take a long time, what I can do is create a disk. So for that, we need a storage part made from 4 calculation presses, 4 squats, and a bit of redstone. And then we can either make a disk or put the storage component in the middle of the crafting recipe for the disc, which does need a bit more of this quartz glass. So let's just cook some more. I actually need 2 more pieces. There we go. And boom, storage disk. So I can hold 63 individual types of items, and or up to 1,024 items. So if I slap that in here, and I go throw these in, let me just put you back. You can see these are now in. I can craft with them, and unlike the pipes, I don't have to wait for them to come to me. I can just pull straight out the network. This now says 5 types of items, 42 individuals. So 5 types of items, 42 bytes of data has been used. I throw those in. 6 types of items, 57 bytes of data used. So the actual storage capacity doesn't go off individual items, it goes off data values. If I were to just put the logic circuits in, yeah, 2 logic circuits is 9 bytes of data, but is 1 type of item. So yeah, it's not quite as clean in how it stores. Sorry, not as clean in how it calculates storage, but if you were to fill that with drives, you could have all of your storage in that, effectively. And if 1,000 bytes of storage is enough for you, 3 of those with some glass in the calculation processor makes it 4K. That can go up to 16. That can go up to 64. Can we go any higher? 64 is the top. 63 types of item, but 65,000 bytes. So really, you want to be getting, you know, everything full of these. And calculation. Just use this calculation processors, which is copper. So that's really easy to get. It might be filling a disk drive full of those before we're done. But yeah, that's a basic thing. You can get the wrench to help break the cables and that, but now that's for now. What I need to do is craft a load more silicon, craft a load more calculation circuits, and make a load of storage disks, and then slowly transfer all of these chests into here. And the draw controller I've got down here, I can stick a storage bus on and it'll take that storage in, and then all the way over here I can run a cable and put a storage bus on this draw controller. I'll probably do from underneath, but that then would mean the draw controller is attached and all of this network's attached to it. Now, it does state, when it comes to this, a separate Emmy network just for working that out. That's probably a sterling idea. So it's not going to connect up to this directly, but we might have to figure out how we're going to get that working as well. So I think that's going to be it for today and this week. I'm going to finish a load of things off camera, like get the factory up and running, get a bunch more silicon made so I can just get started on cabling everything up, and making a load of those storage cells, and then I can start. I think the next episode will work on automating the silicon and everything, and those calculation mechanisms, so that we can stick it on the end of here. It does mean... Yeah, it does mean, although I spent a good hour last night making this all up, I need to get rid of this because I'm going to need those to go across to turn into calculation mechanisms. Yeah, so I might have to rip all this up. Mildly annoying, but not difficult to do. But yeah, so if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, let you know when new episodes come around, as well as when I go live. I live stream on Wednesdays and Sundays at the moment. Wednesdays on YouTube, I'll be continuing this pack. Sundays, I'll be on Twitch, doing something different. What I'm doing, I don't know. You probably have to keep an eye on social media on Saturday to find out. You could also... So twitch.tv/RapturePanda, follow me, links in the description. You can also head over to social media. I've got Facebook and Twitter, links are in the description as well. Also, we have got I have got another series, which is our Spotlight series, going through 118 mods. If there's any mods you would like to see from 118, drop a comment in the video or head over to social media and ask me. Also, if you're stuck on any part of the pack and you need a little bit of help, drop me a question in the comments or drop me a message on social media. We could take a look. I might even be able to do a little video for you, just giving you a solution. Besides all that, you guys take it steady, have a good one, and I shall catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.